Alright, they say land doesn't depreciate, and I tell you that is 100% true. Most likely it doesn't depreciate anywhere. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to strategically invest in land and grow your wealth even if you're a beginner. So if this is what you want to hear, I want you to sit tight and watch on and hear some of the practical steps that even I personally have applied and have used to grow wealth in land and real estate. So what you're going to do is that you see now that every rich person you know, I tell you, have land somewhere. Every rich, wealthy person globally, you know, or you even know their name, have land somewhere. The wealth, the rich, the wealthy buy land, while the poor and the broke buy liabilities. They say that when a wealthy person makes money, the first thing they want to buy is to buy land somewhere or buy a house somewhere. But when you see a broke person make money, the first thing they want to buy is maybe cars. They want to show off that they have arrived. They want to change their wardrobe. They don't go on shopping spree. So that is the difference between the rich or the wealthy and the poor. The rich invest in land, and especially for long-term land projects. So if this is what you think you want to watch, as I said, sit tight. And also, if this is your first time you're coming across my channel, please turn on the notification bell, subscribe, and so when we post very educative videos like this, you will be one of the first to get notified about it. So while land is a foundation of wealth, every wealthy person, as I say, you know, have bought land before, or even have land right now, or even going to buy land. So that is the foundation of wealth globally, is land ownership, is property ownership. You cannot do it. Real estate, land ownership has been one of the longest, I would say, if not in the whole world. It's probably one of the longest wealth accumulation assets you can ever have. I posted a video sometime on my social media, a few days ago, yesterday or thereabout, talked about one renowned man of God and real estate investor. He talked about how, some properties he bought, many years ago. He bought about 3 plots of land that they use as their church. Just 3 plots for about 3,000 and 2,000 or 3,000 naira. And now those properties are worth hundreds of millions. Bought over 25 years ago, they are worth over hundreds of millions or thereabout. So real estate is one of the things that can be able. You cannot buy land somewhere, even if it's in your village. The land you bought in your village, I bet you that they are no longer the price you'll have them or you met them few years ago. So let's go on with today. So what is the number one step in growing your wealth in land? What is the number one step? Understand what makes land valuable. You must understand what makes life. Well, that's the number one step. Understand that one of the things or some of the things that make land valuable, one is the location, the title the land has, the topography, and the development plan in that area. That's one of the things that make land valuable. So if you can be able to understand, I've done some videos here. Maybe you can check my channel here. You can see how you'll be able to identify profitable land, where to invest, real estate investment. So you can watch that video. You can be able to understand these things that you need to identify that make land valuable: location, title, topography, and the development plan. So once you can get these things, go buy property, go buy land in that location very well. When you can identify them and check the box, you you are going to make profit in whichever land you buy in that area. So that's number one step, is what? Understand what makes land valuable. Then step two is that learn the power of land banking. I've said so many videos here or about land banking, so go ahead and watch about them. Google online what land banking is about. It's just one of the smartest way to make, to accumulate wealth in real estate. What we mean is that buy land cheap, hold it for a while and sell high. Buy land cheap, hold for a while and sell high. That is just simply what land banking is all about. Number three is you do proper due diligence. Of course, confirm the title, survey and chart the land, and meet community leaders or family or the owner that sells the land. So do your due diligence. That's what will make your property also have value, and also be able to, that you are not going to end up losing your land. So do your due diligence before you go ahead to buy such land. So number five is that choose your land investment strategy. How do you want to go about doing it? Do you want to buy and hold? Do you want to buy, fence and resell immediately? Or do you want to do a site and service scheme whereby you buy large expanse of land, you partition them into smaller plots and start selling? You clear them, fence the place and partition them into smaller plots and you sell. That's also what the real estate developers do. Then, or you want to what? Buy, fence and resell. You just buy, fence it immediately and you resell it. That's, you have added value to the land. So, or you want to buy and hold it and sell in the future. So you must decide your strategy. How do you want to go your land acquisition strategy? Buy and hold, buy, fence and resell, or buy and turn it into site and service scheme. So you determine your strategy. Whichever of these three strategies you want to use, I'm telling you, they are all highly profitable. I do some of them, or almost all of them, and I know what are their lands. I bought like 300,000 Nigerian naira. I sold them recently about 2.5 million naira, just few years down the line, without even doing so much. Just buy, hold and flip after some years. Then number five is what? Think long-term wealth, not quick profit. You buy the land and hold. Think long-term. If you want to really benefit, you want to really profit in land wealth accumulation, think long-term. It's not just where you buy and tomorrow you will be pressed for funds. If you do that, you are going to I'm telling you, you are going to what? You're not going to make profit. You are going to make much. So think long-term. If you want to buy land and make money, think long term. That way, I'm telling you, it's one of the best things you can do to help yourself and acquire so much wealth. Then number 6 today, avoid land investment scams. And how do you do that? You do your proper due diligence, I've stated earlier. If it's even agent that presented it to you, ensure that the agent is reputable. Ensure that you buy also from reputable organization. If possible, avoid buying indigenous family land, because in case you don't have time to be able to do a proper due diligence, buy from a real estate firm. People that that give you contract, that understand legal terms, so that if anything happen, you have a real estate firm to be able to to hold accountable, hold responsible. So if you don't have time to do it, please avoid community family land. Go and buy in real estate, and that's how you can avoid land scam. And finally, for today, multiply your land wealth. How do you do that? Once you have gotten the land for a while, you can sell it. When it has appreciated, you sell it and you use and go and buy cheaper place. Go and look for cheaper location and you buy there. That is how you multiply. For instance, you may buy a land for 1 million, let me say $10,000 today, and maybe in 5 years time it worth about $100,000. So once that is done, you buy, then you look for another developing upcoming places. You go now and buy maybe ones that are also worth $10,000 again, and in 5 years time maybe each of them will worth up to $100,000. That is how you multiply your wealth. So you must always think in the place of, how do I multiply my wealth? How do I multiply this land investment that I have started. So once you do that, I am telling you, you're going to end up becoming so wealthy. You can imagine you buying some of some few plots now, and before leave it in the next 10-20 years or thereabout, when maybe your kids you probably have, or maybe you don't even have right now, you're not even married, you're a single person, and you leave it before your kids will even enter university. I bet you those land would have worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, so ensure that when you want to buy, think long term. That's the ultimate thing. Think long term. Land buying, land and wealth creation is not a quick fix. So think long term, and that is the only way you can be profitable in this business. So I want to thank you for watching again today. So if you find this interesting, please subscribe, make a comment, and share it to other people that may be interested in such things. So until I come your way again, thank you and God bless you. Bye for now.